I've been agreeing with Bill Maher a little bit too much recently, and that is a bit surprising and shocking. But at the same time, every now and then he has a pretty hot take. We'll go ahead and watch the video, and then I'll have some comments on it. But here's Bill Maher.
Commissioner Carol Hart saying, "We're dealing with a company, the head of which has aggressively injected himself into the presidential race and made it clear what his point of view is." Yes, because he lives in America, and he can do that.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with this. And, you know, the right thinks that the left is in a very different place with free speech than they have been before, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. This is arrogant. You don't punish somebody. It would be like if we stopped Henry Ford from making the cars because we didn't like what
but can you take one anecdotal example? One idiot, right? Truly an idiot to stop.
This is not an idiot. This is someone with power.
An idiot with power is not unusual.
Okay, but that's...
Right.
No, but having power matters.
Let's talk.
An idiot with power is not unusual, he says, which is absolutely true.
Let's talk about why we've talked about entrepreneurs and what makes America great. You know what makes our economy, what sustains our economy? The rule of law. And that's what I believe is at stake at this election. We want a fair and equitable approach to the rule of law. The great thing about America is an idiot makes a decision like that based on politics instead of based on what their job is. You can take it to the courts. The courts will overturn it, and I guarantee you they're gonna have that decision overturned, and they're gonna have to find another reason, a better reason, a more relevant reason to deny.
And they'll learn a harder
requesting.
lesson. He'll just move more of his production and more of his launches somewhere else, to Florida or to Texas,
yeah,
wherever.
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, they'll learn the hard way.
But it's just the attitude that I find scary, that they're far too willing to stifle freedoms, including speech, for the sake of safety or misinformation, sometimes which is coming from everybody. It's, you know, no one has a monopoly on it. Or just power.
You say nobody
it's just
has a
power.
monopoly on it. Come on. That's some moral relativism right there.
I said nobody has a monopoly.
You said nobody has a monopoly on it, but that's like saying nobody has a monopoly on being a billionaire. He's got that monopoly up here. I mean, he's got more money than us. A lot more money than us. So,
I don't understand what point Joe Scarborough is trying to make there. So let's, well.
I don't get the,
you don't
Yeah, I'm with Bill. I don't quite understand.
get it?
I don't know what point you're making.
Well, you're saying it's both sides, isn't it?
Well, it
There
is.
is no doubt.
There's no misinformation
There's
coming?
some disinformation from the left, but comparing it to what Donald Trump
No, of course,
spews
I
out
agree.
every day,
I
every
agree.
week, comparing it to what Elon Musk is spewing out, unfortunately, on X, you sound like Brett Stevens
I
right now,
don't.
with all due respect. It's a joke. That's a real time.
And you sound like him, who looks like Rachel Maddow. Or is
But you understand what I'm saying.
But I've never argued with that. I've never argued of a false equivalency. I just said there is misinformation from both sides.
Well,
No, I lived through COVID. Don't tell me there wasn't
always has been.
misinformation.
But there's a difference between...
I lived through stupid policies based on bad information and stifled information.
intent matters.
That's what Zuckerberg said. He said they were forcing us not to
But
put out...
intent matters, right? Even back then, they were trying to save lives, even if they did it the wrong way. But here with this lady, there's no good intent. She's just trying to prove her point. If you get it wrong, trying to do the right thing...
Okay.
Right. We're all on the same page here. I think this maybe is a pretty easy one. And my take on it is that Elon Musk is a genius when it comes to engineering, when it comes to science, when it comes to innovation, and the things he's doing with rocketry and electric vehicles and all these things he is on the forefront of. He's a genius, right? He's a savant. When it comes to politics and political instincts, he's an absolute moron. He is probably one of the dumbest, one of the most toxic, one of the worst people to listen to and follow when it comes to those things. However, you have to be able to separate the things that he's trying to do business-wise and innovation-wise from his ridiculous and stupid and toxic political takes, right? We can agree that those things both exist. So for this person to stoop to that level, for this California commissioner to stoop to that level and blocking him and trying to do these business ventures, it's totally ridiculous. It's stooping to levels that you shouldn't stoop to, and it's hurting overall. It's hurting progress, and it's hurting the country because what Musk is trying to do with space and with rocketry, I think a lot of people would agree is good, and it has the world's best interest in mind. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one.